One more story here about One more story here about Beyonce and Jay-Z's baby. She has her own strain of marijuana named after her. That was quick.
Really now?
Beyonce, no?
Actually, multiple weed dispensaries in Hollywood are selling a new strain called OG Blue Ivy. None of the dispensaries have been given any sort of legal notice from Beyonce and Jay-Z yet.
Snoop Dogg, come on.
Hey, yo, snippety.
Dude, that'd be awesome if my baby was named after weed. I'd be like, right on.
Hi,
Brad,
this is my daughter, Mary
Brad,
Jane.
I'm gonna name the child Marijuana.
Mary Jane.
Hey.
No, I always said this, and I seriously think, like, Brad thinks I'm joking, but if we are to ever have children and we have a boy, I am completely adamant about naming him Richard Indiana, so that he can either be Dick Jones from RoboCop or Indiana Jones, which he chooses.
Nice.
Yes. I work for Dick Jones.
We named a dog Indiana. We named you Henry Jones Jr.
Look what you did. Who does number 2 work for?
Yeah, you showed that turd who's boss.
Jesus
How
Christ,
does
boy,
Austin
what do you
Powers from
mean?
Indiana Jones?
How do we get to Austin Powers?
I don't know.
I think
I'm
I
gonna
lost
name
some IQ points for having to listen to that.
I think Dana smoked a little too much Blue Ivy.
I'm going to call my first child Pizza Pussy Sandwich because people are going to enjoy saying it.
That's like when I was in college, we had to come up with art show names for our, kind of thing we were working for, and we got to have a college art show. And I wanted to call it Free Keg, and they wouldn't let me. And I was like, come on, just put it on flyers, be like Free Keg and the address, and be like, so many people would come.
Lack says, this is my daughter, Meth.
Welcome to Head Family, everybody.
Aw. Meth and crack and...
So wait, real quick. I can't believe you had 2 or 3 Beyonce stories here. No, 3, including her husband. So did they fashion the weed naming? Did they be like, hey, you should name this after our daughter? Or is it something that someone did that they're PO'd about?
This news story isn't really clear on it, but I don't think they had anything to do with it.
Okay.
If this place gets a legal notice from them, then no.
Mm-hmm.
It had nothing to do with it.
But that's the thing, though. Can you really patent the words blue and ivy since it's a color and a plant?
You really can't.
Yeah, so that would be the thing. It would be one thing if they called it, something like a very specific first and last name, but there's really no proof unless they, slap Gerber Baby style the picture on there. That
going back to copyrights real quick, you know what else you can't copyright? The title of a song. You can't copyright a title of a song. So I could write a song and title it. It doesn't matter what the words are. I could write a song and title it Blue Suede Shoes, and nobody could get me for it.
Yup. That's why you look at those compilation CDs, when you're Best Buy or whatever, you're like, oh, sweet, it's got this song, and that's not the song I wanted.
Exactly.
Wow.
So I can make a song called Rape Shoes, and nobody can do anything about it?
With that, you get into FCC stuff.
Don't step on my blue rape shoes.
You might get some play on the indie station on Sirius XM, but yeah.
But after that, it's getting a little bit...
actually, you'd be okay because Nirvana has that song "Rape Me." But that was in the '90s when people didn't have sticks up their asses
on radio
as much.
I think they fudged that a little bit on radio too. It was like "Waif Me" or something like that.
Rape me.
But they were still on the album, though, is the thing.
True.
And the album was released with the song. It wasn't like R asterisk @ ampersand me.
I used to love listening to the end of that. Rape me! Rape me! Like he would have a fucking aneurysm. It's like, wow, calm down.
It's a really pretty song until that point. Then it's like, I gotta turn my music down. That's the thing, too. It's like, I think he's talking about his soul because... it's like she just reached in his heart and reaped out his soul and took him for everything, and now he's just an empty shell.
There was actually a whole story behind that song, apparently, according to Kurt Cobain, but I forgot what it was off the top of my head. But he He was explaining the meaning of it in an interview.
All I know, it's not actually about rape.
Yeah, right.
The conventional sense.
Wave me!
That's going to be covered in Moulin Rouge 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I would pay anybody any amount of money to just do like a Disney movie and like all the characters dancing around and they're like, rape me! Rape me!
Done! Give me $50 million and I'll make it happen.
You heard the lady, Brad.
No, you just said you would pay any amount of money. This is the interwebs and it's broadcasted, so it is a verbal contract, and we have a bunch of witnesses here, so you owe me a shit ton of money.
Don't you remember?
Show me the money!
Remember I said verbal contracts mean nothing.
Well, see, it's also, because I'm going to get like a written transcript of it, so then it is written. So it is written, so it is done.
I lied. I wouldn't pay anybody. So,
Gasp!
Neener, fucking Neener.
Are your pants on fire?
Yes.
Is your nose as long as the telephone wire?
The way she said that was very sultry. Are your pants on fire?
My pants are on fire, too. I need a big, long hose to put it out.
All of a sudden we hear Brad, pull you away from the computer. Oh, we'll be right back, folks.
Whatever. He's desensitized to it. He's like, whatever. Seen it, done it. Move on.
Hi.
And then I fall by the wayside.
Hi. Is your refrigerator running? Well, does it have a big cock?
God.
By the way, you might have herpes. You should get that checked out.
Oh, wow.
Just call your ex, be like, shit, got fucking gonorrhea. All right. Hey, Bernice. What's going? Yeah. I know you're mad at me. I just want. Yeah, stop yelling. Hey, is your refrigerator running? What? You should go get checked out. You might have gonorrhea. Click.
I'm gonna totally do that to somebody. Is your refrigerator running? No. Well, you have herpes. Click.
Who's there? AIDS test. AIDS test who? AIDS test you because you might have it. Run.
Wow.
Want to see a magic trick? Yeah. Poof, you're single.
Oh.
Beat it.
Oh. I thought Josh was horrible.
He
let me stop.
He still is. That doesn't change things.
I think
So,
Jillian's
wait. First of all, you think, okay, I don't know how to take this. You're saying there's someone you think is horrible, and then you're saying I'm worse than that person. So I'm not exactly sure.
I have a homework assignment for you, Jillian. I want you to listen to the MentalCast that Josh did, and then come back and talk to me.
The MentalCast that, first of all, Josh has been in 12 shows. I don't know if she has that kind of time.
I said plural, you dope.
I don't know if she has that kind of time. That's 36 hours of recorded audio.
Okay, guys, I'm sensing some hostility, so everybody just needs to bring down their chi.
You can't look a gift horse in the mouth unless it's a parrot.
You look it in the ass if you're in Alabama, but then you get charged for animal abuse.
Oprah.
And here comes another joke about Jake's ass.
I'm here in Willacoochee, Georgia.
There will immediately be another joke about Jake's ass in the chat now.
Josh
doesn't like MentalCast because it's new. Aww.
I don't get it.
If he didn't like the MentalCast, he wouldn't have appeared on our show. Before he had What the Fuck, he appeared on the MentalCast because it was a catharsis. Because he could say shit on our show that he can't say on Radio Drone.
Well, that was one of those things. I was like, so, do we have to watch our language? He's like, no, it's called What the Fuck. I was like, well, yeah, I know. It's, abbreviated WTF. And I just wanted to make sure, because I got a mouth on me. And he's like, no, it's fine. And, he mentioned that, I think it was the first or second cast. And he's like, yeah, you can cuss. I'm like, fuckity fuck.
Fuck, fuckity, fuck.